Okay, today we are come to see the SAGA T45 Sliding table saw program. We open this program and it start very quick, and here we got two different models. One is Engineer T55, another one is Professor T45, and when we see from the interface, the Engineer T55 got the electrical, the servo control reference, and also tilting of the blade, raise and lower of the blade. And we change to Professor T55. There got two more choice for the two cross-cutting stop. The cross-cutting stop of Professor T55 is also servo control, and it got same with our traditional model. We got two stops. One is for the initial, this is stop 1, and second is for the extension to measure up to 2.8 meter length. Okay, firstly, we see this Professor T45. From here, you can see this is the present positions. If we want to change it, for example, if we want to cut 600 millimeter, we type in 600 and enter, and then we press move. The stops will move automatically to 600, and also same to the second one. Second one is start from 1900, so we put into 2000 millimeter and enter, and then we press move. The second one will move. And at automatic models, the two stops will move automatically. This is the manual control panels. And here also same with reference. If we want to change, this is present position. This is our setting position. If we type in 800 and then we press enter, we press move, it will move automatically to 800 millimeters. And also we can press plus and minus for all the functions to manually move each stops. Okay, here is the tilting of a blade. If we want to cut 90 degree and we enter, then we press move, the blade will come to 90 degree. And also we got this menu, plus and minus. Okay, this is the height of the blade. For example, if we want to cut, for example, 30 millimeters, then we may set 50 and press move. This machine got very precise blade raise and down, so that we can also use it for grooving works. Okay, to the bottom, you can see this is the main blade start and stop. The scoring blade start and stop, but when we press it, it can't function because there is a lock here. This is to make sure that all is safety. If we press ready, then it gives a signal that if there are any human near the dangerous section, all the more paths are not blocked, scoring blade, whether hidden, so give us a note. And if we make sure that no problem, then we press yet, and then it is ready. Then we can start the main saw and start the scoring saw. Okay, this is the manual interface, and what the difference between the Professor T45 is only this function, the electrical movement of the cross-cutting fence. If we press T45, then the cross-cutting fence disappear and only left the rib cutting fence, but setting is same. Okay, we come back to Professor T45 and we see automatic cutting. And this interface shown to us. This is a 3D imitation of the SAGA T45 saw, and here we can open any files which already created by other softwares. You see, if we open it, it got the numbers, and this color is the useful material, and this color is left material. Okay, the second button is for play. If we want to cut, then we press play. Your panel will be shown on the source, and it will instruct us for the cut. For example, we press it, makes the first cut, and then the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the light green color is the material we left. And also you can choose the code printing functions, which we can use a printer on the machine. This is the optional fittings for the machine. Each cutting, it can get printing a G code. If we select it, and each time we cutting, there is a G code will be printed out. Okay, until we finish. Okay, if all finished, there will be a marks show that we already finished the cutting. We go to this icons, and here is a programming interface. Without optimized cutting software, we can still program the cutting on this. It got a built-in programming. You press here, the panels will change directions. Okay. And certainly you can type in the size of your panel to make sure that the system knows the size of your panels, also the thickness, and how many layers you want to cut. And also cutting lines. Cutting lines means the thickness of your blade. what is the cutting lines, it will become the wood dust. And the rough edge means the trimming work before you cutting. We want to trim the edge to make it clean or make it precise 90 degrees before we cutting and give us a precise reference for cutting. So most of the time we do a trimming work. So how much scales you want to cut? For example, we can type in 3 and enter, and then the system will delete these numbers from your cutting size. Okay, we see from here if we want to cut, for example, 600 and 2 pieces. We enter, it cut 2 pieces of 600. If you want to cut it more on certain piece, then we can type in like 400 and then enter, and then 1 piece. Okay, this is what we are going to use. For example, still you can here cut another 500 and 1 piece. Then we get this piece 500. Okay, after your programming, you can press here start cutting. Then we come to this interface again. Then if you want to cut, you press play. The panels will be shown on the 3D imitation interface. Same as before, you can press play. And then you see this is a 500 length material we want to cut. Okay, we finished the cutting. Okay, here is a 2D imitation. You can choose 3D or 2D. This is the bird with as you like. Okay, optimizing. We need to buy optimized cutting softwares which can program for us automatically according to the logic to make sure that we can get more layout and less material waste. Okay, on settings here, all the parameters of the source. For example, you can see here is the setting of the. You can see here is the setting of the present position. If some problem with the saw, and you can reset the size by cutting one piece of panel and type in the present measurements, also for the rib fence, and also other informations like this, the diameter of the blade. When we do groove cutting, or if we want to get precise numbers of the blade, how much it come out of the table, it depends on the diameter of the blade. The system should know the diameter of the blade. And also we can set the speed of the servo movement for manual, and also automatic speed and other informations. Okay, here you got the info for the system, and here we got a fault record. If the machine got any problems, there will be a record for the fault, and easy for us to communicate with the factory and to do a maintenance of the machine. And this working record, this record will record how much works we already done. Okay, this is our T55 sliding table saw control interface. You can see all is very easy and very vivid to show you, and we try to make it very simple to use even for the new users, to make sure that even the new users can control and learn it well in less than 5 minutes. Okay, thank you for watching, and next time we show you how to use optimizing cutting softwares. See you, bye.